What's up, Vibers? Here, Rom. Today, I want to start a new video series. Most of all, a challenge where we are going to create 30 mobile apps in the following 30 days, only using Vibe coding. Before the stars, there's a few things that you need to know in this section. Bro, you need to know this before you start. First of all, the rules of the challenge. I can only use one Vibe column for each app. What this means, I can only use Lovable or Bolt or Vercel or Tempo. I can use all at the same time because I want to keep this very simple because this series is also about to teach you that you can create mobile apps using Vibe column, functionable apps in a very easy way. The second rule is I can only use free tier option. I know many of the people that's watching this video don't have the budget to start using all this by coding, and they had this mindset about you need all the budget to start creating this. And one of the things I really feel in the Babcoin is right, you need a budget to start, but you can also go for the free tier options to build demos and just for start learning. That's the main mindset for this challenge is learn. You need to learn, and you are going to learn even for free. And the last is I'm a learner too. I know every single day trying to learn a lot of things. It means that I'm going to make mistakes alongside this journey. So every feedback that you have, I'm gonna appreciate. Leave in the comments if you like, if you don't like this one, if you would like to improve this series, how can I improve this? It will be pretty appreciate. So today we are gonna start creating a calorie tracker. I know I made a calorie tracker in a few videos ago, but I want to start this because it's something very simple that you only need that you can create with practically any by calling app. But today we are gonna use Lovable, right? All the resources is going to be in the link below. How you can see, this is a calorie tracker. So let's get into it very fast. First of all, going to the copy paste zone. What is the copy paste zone? It's the site where you copy this prompt, go to cloud. This could be cloud, GPT, DeepSeek, any LLM. All right, go to here and go to the inspirations. What is the inspiration? This is the zone where you have all the photos to copy and paste to say the AI get inspiration from this to create the front end. Alright, I'm thinking about to create a future video with my top 5 websites to find inspiration for UI, mobile app, web apps, micro SaaS. If you would like to see this video, I'm gonna leave a comment with this idea. If I don't know how many likes should I get, but I really want to create this ball because I know sometimes it can be pretty hard to find very good inspiration UI design, especially when you are creating mobile apps. Alright, we have the prompt. This is the prompt for a calorie tracker. We have the photos. Alright, let's wait. I'm gonna make a quick cut. Alright guys, we have the prompt already made it. I'm gonna paste this prompt in the Notion research below to make it even easier. You only need to copy this prompt into Lovable. All right, paste it into Lovable. Go back to the inspiration section because we need the images too. Right, let me find it. Right, copy again. Some copy this. Copy all the images that you copy into cloud. Copy again, but this time into Lovable. We send this prompt and we only need to wait. This prompt is very long, so we need to wait a lot. Probably a Lovable sometimes can even freeze, just start again. It's pretty normal. Something that I didn't say is about the credit use. We are trying to use a very low amount of messages because how you can see I have only 5 messages to build this app. This is part of the challenge. I'm just trying to create this only using all the free tiers. So I'm gonna make another quick cut. So see you. Alright guys, we have the final app here. This is the moment when you need to start a testing phase. What do you mean this testing phase? You're gonna check what is working, what is not working. For example, I got this one, something pretty simple. Just check the settings, what are the things that is left in. Alright, fat goals, units, pounds, centimeters, things, in my case centimeters, pounds. For example, something that I looking that is missing is the sign up, the login, but that is something that we are gonna create after connect to Supabase. The breakfast, for example. Let me breakfast, something very easy. Uh, 300 calories, 20 protein, 20 something simple to check. Right, we save. Something that is missing here is a button to edit what we are eating. For example, we can remove it, but we can edit. That is something that I need to add. I would like to add a dark mode, right? The history, obviously, there's no history because we don't have any entry yet. Right. One of the things that I want to add is, for example, all right, dark mode, dark mode, edit buttons to the entry, login, and Sync page. Alright guys, this is when I'm gonna teach you a very good way to start adding features to your apps without spending so much time and without crashes and fixes. That means first off and 10 framework. What does it mean? Try to explain to the AI that first, for example, add the following features. Add the following features, but do it in a step by step, but always trying to first do it something, and only after finished and revise it without any errors, start doing the next. For example, sometimes we only go to the chat and we paste this, add this, so the AI mess up the things across the project. Why? Because because is trying to create all the things at the same time, and that is practically no works. One of the best ways that works for me is first of all go to put, for example, first of all do the dark mode, second do the edit button, third add the login and signal page. I'm always trying to, hey, first of all create this one. Only after doing this successfully, then going to create another thing. Alright. We have this one, add the following feature, doing step by step, always trying to first do it. For example, add a dark mode, alright. Dark mode, edit buttons, edit page, login as interface. One of the things that work very well for this by calling is be explicitly and even repeat what you really want. I'm gonna do that. Uh, Please after only after one of the features is successfully made it, successfully created, start to the other one following the sequence that I gave you. Alright, we have this prompt and we're going to paste this prompt. Alright guys, perfect. Yeah, we wait a few moments to add these features. Alright, my dear vibers, we have the final app here. We also have all the features like the dark mode, perfect. Settings, all the things. The home, let's check if I can edit this. Breakfast, calories. Always. Alright, yeah, we can. And I do the phrase bar. See, perfect. can edit it. Yes, we can use it. We have the final app here, right? So the next step is connect to Supabase. Connect to Supabase project. For example, I got this project here already created, but no worries, guys. I'm gonna delete this to start again because, how I told you, I want to teach you step by steps. All right, let me delete this one. Delete this project. Fine. Right. First of all, create an account in Supabase. After you create an account in Supabase, start to new project organization I have already created. I'm gonna use this by default. I'll change the name, color tracker. All right, color tracker. Blah, 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 blah. Create a new project. This is the Supabase account that we are gonna connect to Lovable. All right, it's already been created. So go back to Supabase, right? Connect to Supabase. We're gonna allow all the things that the API is asking for the request. All right. Connect to Kalo Tracker. Others like Lovable. All right. Perfect. Connecting your Lovable account to Supabase. Just wait a few. Perfect. All right. Create a project. Connect. Right. We need to wait a few more. This could be last a few minutes, maybe because the project is being selling up. Right. Perfect. The project start to need to be in the green color. Right. All right. Perfect. Color tracker. Let's connect it. Okay. All right. Let me update the website. I don't know why, but recently buttons like try to fix errors and connect to Supabase is not working correctly. I need to update the website. If somebody of Supabase, sorry, if somebody of Lovable team is watching this video, but I guess it's not the the deal. But if somebody from Lovable is watching this video, please fix this problem. All right, connected. We already have connect or Supabase with Lovable. Why we are doing this? Because we need to a database to storage all the backend of this app. For example, the user, logins, registrations, save all the data of the calorie tracker. We're gonna save it here. All right, perfect. User account, project dashboard. The next step is go to authentications, go to CNI and providers, right? Providers, perfect. Out providers, email. When here confirm email, user will need to confirm their email address before signing for the first time. All right, so turn off this option because if you are already testing, you don't want that everyone is going to your app need to verify their email. So the second thing that you need to do is go to user manage, add new users, create a new user. We're going to create a demo user. This is going to be the same for every app because this is for test. Right, test. All right. Create anything, any password because this is a demo to confirm my user. Perfect. Right. Perfect. Go back to global. Oof. I just have three message more for the day. It's going to be wild. Perfect. We are gonna ask for two things. First, create a login and signal page. Signal page for the user authentication connected to the Lovable database and ask for any SQL permission that you need. Remember the sequential order. Only after finish this, I need all the macros calories history are saved. Need to be saved. It's to be saved into the database. All right, into the database in functions, into the database inside of Lovable. And remember this undivided for each user. Divided for each user. All right, perfect. Ah, obviously ask for any SQL permissions you need. Perfect. We copy this, we send this, so it's only time to wait. All right. All right, my vibers, we have the final app connected to Supabase with all the edge functions, all the registering, all the entries is divided for each user. So let's start with our demo user that we had created before. All right, perfect. We had our app finished. All right, we already finished using Lovable. The next step is to publish. Very, very, very important. Publish your app because we need this domain here to use it later. Perfect. I'm gonna close Supabase. All right. Let me do this. Perfect. We have. Sorry for that. We have our app here, but right now this is only a web app. This is only a web app that you can deploy in Android or even iOS. Perfect. What we need to do is go to medium.com. Medium. Remember, all the resources, all the tools that we are using in this challenge is in the link below. We're gonna use medium.com. Medium.com allows to turn any web app into a mobile app. Very, very, very easy. So you need to create an account, Medium account. This is for free. Remember, the rule only free tiers, right? Perfect. We need to create a new app. How are you saying here? Paste the website URL. For example, simple cal. Simple cal is our app name. Perfect. Cal track. All right. Perfect. Routines. Start building my app. All right. Where we have our app here. Perfect. All these things, all the following things is only for branding. But the most important thing is build and download. This is to build and download the app. For this case, I'm gonna create only for Android because it's pretty hard to create it for iOS, and actually I don't have an iPhone to test it right now. If probably for the future videos I'm gonna use an iOS to teach you how to deploy it to iOS. All right, we can build the binaries here, but before to create the binaries, I want to create obviously an icon for my app. Go to Recraft AI. Remember, go to Recraft AI. All the resources is in the Notion. Go to Recraft, create a new image. Open here where say the model that we're gonna use. Perfect. Right icon. Icon. Apply this model icon. What we are using Recraft because offer a very good, very, 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 very well. I guess it's the best AI editor and offer a really good features for free. You can create so many. So I'm gonna create a UI icon design of I don't know Apple with a calculator for a feed app. Perfect. We grab this, make it very minimalistic. Right click, export as a PNG to export without a background. Perfect. We save it. Simple cal. Right, let me close this. Simple cal. Go to branding. Branding, 10 colors. Right, all the things. Awesome. Change image. Perfect. Change image. Let me change the scale. Perfect. Saving image. Perfect. We have the icon, so it's time to deploy our app to Android. Perfect. Build binaries. Perfect. All right. So the only thing that you need to do right now is only wait to craft the APK to create your own mobile app. Alright guys, practically we already have the APK. I'm gonna install it on my device. I'm gonna make a very quick demo to show you how it's working, all the capabilities and all the things like that that you are gonna see in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, I'm gonna install the APK. Fine, right, open, install, very easy. Right, Verifier app. Perfect. It's already installed. Open. Alright, this is our app. We write our demo or demo user. Perfect. So guys, practically this is the app. Obviously, if we want to remove the edit with Lovable, we need to go for high tier options, but practically everything is working. How you can see, breakfast, for example, 200 calories. Save it. Perfect. History, all the edits, the users, the columns, things. Obviously, the dark mode because you know everything in dark looks better. So this is the demo. This is the first mobile app that we are creating in this 30 days challenge. So guys, this was our first app in this challenge of creating 30 mobile apps only using VibeMarket. Remember, all the tools, all the researches is going to be in the link below with all the prompts, inspirations, even the template. I'm gonna make sure about that. Before you go, I want to show you something that I'm working right now, and this is a VibeMarket. What is VibeMarket? It's the first market to build, to buy, sell, and get templates of SaaS, web apps, Chrome Station, and obviously mobile apps from Vibe coding editors, to import, customize, and launch very fast. You can find very created templates to only launch it into your Vibe coding editor, edit, and launch it in a few minutes. Obviously, this is only a beta. This is not loaded yet, but the most probable thing is after finish this series, all the templates is going to be uploaded to this website. This is something I'm working right now. I'm very excited to share all my templates with all my vibers in the VibeMarket. So guys, this is the first video. I really wait to see you tomorrow in this series. Remember, my vibers, keep building, keep creating, and keep learning. Stay tuned.